Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avernum 3. We are back. When listening to, watching and listening to my previous episode, my previous recording, it seemed that, I don't know, either my microphone was just more quiet, or the game just was a lot louder. Some of those sound effects, especially in combat, seemed extremely loud. It seems okay now from my short test recording. I'm not sure what caused that. I hope it's fixed now. Also, these are some stables. But I guess even though we bought that pretty pricey information last time from Thieves Guild, that's not one of the stables that has any hidden cash, unfortunately. Oh, hold on. Are these stables? Yes, these are definitely stables. Maybe the other ones weren't. Somebody dug something up here recently. Oh, that's... Really? And now we're trapped in here because the cow is blocking the door. That's just amazing. Wonderful. Cow, would you please... Oh, okay. Phew. We got out. Alright, anyway, we are going to visit these towns here. We're now completely scribane free, so we should not be stopped by those guys. Let's start with this town here, the town of Bengaro. Okay. This looks pretty neat. Completely walled in too. In fact, can we explore the outside at all? Not that there's a lot of room at all, but so far we can. There might be something. Who knows? Okay, there's a second entrance. Yeah, it's not looking good. Although, is there... Well, there is stuff lying outside the area that you can enter, but nothing anyone wants to have, so... Okay. Some rubble here. Who are you? Weaponsmith. Okay. There's a pen though. Uh-huh. You look closer and find that it's the corner of a box. Take it. And we get scroll return life. Sweet. Okay. That's almost worth 500 coins by itself. Until we actually get the spell. So yeah, that's definitely good. Maybe we just got lucky with our first actual find from that hint that we bought, but yeah, that makes it almost worth it by itself. Hello, Kagan. At first, this man looks like yet another Empire citizen, a harmless and hard-working farmer. Then he boldly walks up to you. Well, I mean, we walked up to him, but sure. He clearly wants to speak with you. I am Kagan. I'm glad to meet you at last. You notice that his skin is very pale. Is that so? You wish to speak with us? He lowers his voice. I know, I don't look like it, but I'm an Avernite. Unspecified services. Well, I guess he kind of looks like it, huh? I have information for you. He whispers. Of course, as always. Of course, as always. I'm always looking for more useful stuff on what's happening. Okay. More useful stuff on what's happening. Why were you sent up here? I mean, what's the information? A compatriot and I were trying to sneak into the Giant's Cavern. The Giant's Cavern. Okay. Their main fortress? Unfortunately, our stealth spell didn't hold out. Okay, what happened then? We got caught. My friend was slain. I escaped. But worst of all, we lost Smite. Smite? Smite was a magical weapon. A pike, which could slay giants. I mean, we have other weapons that can slay giants just fine, but sure. The giants took it, but maybe you could regain it. Where'd you lose it? We lost the pike in the forge, a lava and blacksmith-filled cavern near the giants' caves. If you wish to fight the giants, that pike would be a huge help. Well, it would be if we had a pike user. Well, you're also a huge help to me. Oh, that's nice to say. He grins. Now, if you'll excuse me, I got a bit of spying to do. He thinks, oh, by the way, there are two others of our number who spend time in Lorelei. One spends all his time there, one other is there sometimes. Just forget their names. Yeah, that's not super helpful. Did we Oh yeah. Yeah, of course. We did run into that person who told us about the Thieves Guild and how it would be useful. And in fact, yes, if we have lots of money to spend, it will indeed be pretty useful. I also forgot the guy's name, and I don't think the other person was there, probably, because I don't remember anyone else associated with Avernum. What is this? This pedestal has some intriguing looking scrolls on it. Examine them. You see an interesting looking scroll. It is black leather inscribed with silver runes. You pick it up and look at it briefly. Unfortunately, you find yourself unable to resist reading it. When you finish, it disappears and you have company. Is that so? Okay. That's not so bad. Just 2 demons. Big deal. Nice. Oh, we almost killed them both in 1 round. Good enough. Piercing crystal we no longer need. Basilisk fang wand. Not terrible, but also not really required. And that's it, huh? Okay, fair enough. Some mage, or well, probably some kind of mage, who was very fiercely protective of his property. Fair enough. I hope those demons weren't too expensive. Angry man. This man is very angry and not in the mood for a conversation. What are you doing in my home? Get out! Out! Okay. Fair enough. And what is this? Nothing. Oh, okay. One more house to check, but I have a feeling like, yeah, this is just another generic NPC. So, this entire town had only Kagan, the informant, and I guess a return life scroll. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well then, let's head on over to Malok, was it? Yes. Yes, it was. And save the game. Just in case something happens. Okay, guards. Sheep running around freely, so this probably doesn't count as a pen. Is this town a lot smaller? Yeah, this town is really small. There's just a lot of unused area around it, I guess. Unenterable area. Okay. Alright. You have an inn here. The Goose and Wagon Wheel. Mia, Foxfire, and the innkeeper. Hello, Mia. You meet a middle-aged woman, deep into her 4th tankard of ale. How do we know that? Maybe because there are 3 empty tankards in front of her. She looks blearily up at you. Blearily? Blearily? I'm Mia. How are you? I'm drowning my sorrows. Why shouldn't I? I don't know. I'm not judging. What sorrow are you seeking to bury? My poor child. What happened to your child? My poor son. Lost fishing on Lake Tomor. His boat went out and hasn't returned. Oh, for something to remember him by. Lake Tomor? I mean, that must be the large lake northwest of here? North of here. She gives you a funny look. The huge lake to the north. How can you miss it? It's so large. My boy went out and he never returned. Is there anything he had that you'd like to have as a remembrance? Uh-huh. I gave him a silver ring, a family heirloom. Oh, what I would give to have it back again. But I'm sure it is lost below the lake forever. Well, I mean, if it is indeed on the bottom of the lake, I'm probably not going to be able to help, but then again, since there is a quest, I have a feeling like we will actually come across it somehow. Maybe some kind of aquatic creature found it, and we'll end up finding it inside its belly or something. Well, it's not quite the same as bringing her son back, which I guess is a lost cause, but if we can help in some way, I guess we're happy to. There is a bard busking here. This wandering entertainer's act is unlike anything you've ever seen. She sings, she says some tolerable poetry, she creates colored, wraith-like magical lights and makes them dance before you. Okay. When she is done pressuring the viewers for a few copper pieces, she returns to chat with you. Is this how you make a living? I make beauty. That is what I make. Money is much less important, but also kind of important. It is very beautiful. She waves a hand. Tiny motes of colored light fly and dance in a wondrous, intricate pattern. It's truly hypnotizing. When her tiny show ends, she says, My faith inspires me to bring people joy. Alas, to bring people more joy requires food for me. May I have a few coins? Sure, let's give 10 coins. I feel generous today. She thanks you sincerely, utters a prayer, and prepares to make the lights dance again. Have you heard any useful gossip in your travels? No, I do not like to talk about the war. Is that a healthy attitude? Wait, why wouldn't it be? Perhaps not, but I must maintain my tranquility in order to maintain my art. It requires great concentration. Fair enough. Oh. Okay, that's not very useful, but kind of nice, I guess. The innkeeper works busily. I'll take some ale, just in case. You pay your gold and get a round of very, very average ale, once again. I suppose that's that, huh? Don't have much here, out in the middle of nowhere. You can get a drink, good ale, only 3 coins, or you can have a room, only 10 coins, and no vermin. Not much, but it's the best you'll do out here in the provinces. This place is isolated. I feel like we've had this very conversation with some other innkeeper in some other place. Sad but true. I got beer and rooms for those few travelers who come through. That's my life. Alright. Okay. Townswoman. Well, this looks like another pretty uneventful little town so far. What is this, though? Mellock's fine tools. Okay. Mellock library. Okay, this is unusual, at least. What? Oh, Mrr. Hello. I've met someone named Mrr only a short while ago. You meet the trainer of Mellock. He's an educated Nephilim. An educated Nephil, actually. A rarity in the cities of the Empire or anywhere. He sits patient and alert, ready to help you increase your skills. I am Mrr. This is a place of learning. What is your job here? He purrs. I am the trainer of Mellock, and a hunter. I don't have many other interests, really. Why don't you have other interests? What? Why? What? That's a stupid question. His whiskers twitch. I have so many other skills to master. Don't really have much time for hobbies. What do you hunt? Things. Foes, pests, unicorns, and so on. For bounty. They pay me. I go out and hunt. When I have no work, they let me keep the books clean. But I have worked little lately. Giants are dangerous, and the guards are hostile. Guards are hostile. I stay here. Brrr. Are you the original librarian? Brrr. No. Librarian was crushed by a rock. Very sad. He hated my kind. Still, didn't want to see him dead. That's a noble attitude. Can you train me? Oh, he can. Extremely cheap. Well, of course, yeah, everyone who has any interest in bows has already mastered it. Thrown missiles. I mean, I guess I might as well. Sniper. Interesting. Remarkable speed with missile weapons. Why can I still learn more? Hold on, that's suspicious. It's already at 11. So did they actually fix that? I guess I just never had an opportunity to find out. But it looks like you can definitely train past 10 now, which I'm 99% sure was not possible before. That's not what I meant to do. That's 600 coins wasted. Whatever. Okay. So he is now at 12 points baseline. Okay. Awesome. That's really good. Anyone else could learn it, but doesn't really need to. I really wish I didn't spend those 600 coins. You know what? There's a good chance that... Okay, I autosave right here. That's perfect. There's also a book. Let's just talk to him real quick. Interest, hunt, librarian. Can you train me? So what I really want is to improve this extra level of sniper, of course. And I guess I really don't need to do this. Thrown missiles. I mean, I do have the javelins, but it's really... I really don't need to use them at all. And I'm not wealthy enough to really waste any money, so let's not do that. Is it safe for you to be in town here? Safer for me than for you. I am their tolerated pet Nephil. You have not been given that privilege yet. Fair enough. Okay, thanks. Very helpful. You find an intriguing book on the identification of magical items. It mentions the peculiar wand of Karunos. It's meant to make hunting more interesting by making any monster it's pointed at stronger. Yeah, awesome. My favorite item. Okay, another mostly uneventful little town. I was kind of hoping for some sort of quest to send me northward. Although I guess, technically speaking, the ring quest might take place there. I guess I'll look around the seashore, the lakeshore, rather. Oh, what is this? Peculiar. Someone had the misfortune to die out here and was placed in a quickly built cairn. Later, wolves tore it apart. The result is a wrecked burial mound and bones scattered all over the landscape. You also find a silver necklace. Take it, I guess? Silver necklace. That's not... I was supposed to find a ring. Yeah. Thinks her son is dead. I mean, he might not be dead, but he probably is dead. Oh, I see a body there. We can teleport across, so... that might be the poor boy. Went on fishing on Lake Tomor, never returned. Right, okay, anyway, this necklace seems unrelated. What? Oh, there are several dead people here. This island is very creepy. It's covered with bodies, the skeletons and dried husks of dead humanoids. Far, far more than one would expect. Then the dead things shakily get up and stagger towards you. They're inviting you to join them. Oh, that's nice of them. But I have other plans. I think I want to deal with the specters first. I think. The ghasts are annoying because they can attack twice. But there's only so much I can do before they get to act. Okay, was not able to kill them. It's a bit of a problem. I could go ahead and just ensnare all of them, including Rasluka, to make sure at least the ghasts don't reach us. Yeah, I'll do that. Sorry, Ras. Okay, she's stunned. That's unfortunate. Alright. Only one spectre left to act. Yeah. That's what I expected. Okay, that's just some damage. That's fine. Okay, technically she can act again. Alright. Spectre is dead. I guess I'll cast haste because because Xas can really not deal a ton of damage against these undead. Not in this situation anyway. Okay. Oh, nice. Let's do that right away. 34. I'm really not focusing on our health pools at all. I wonder if that's going to come back to bite me really hard. Maybe I should... I mean, obviously we have plenty of points in our primary stats at this point. Maybe I should really consider putting at least some token points into endurance. I mean, we have, what, 4 more levels? Maybe the others 5 more levels before the end of the game, basically. Well, we might make more levels past level 30. It's just that you stop getting skill points or something. Well, anyway. That would still make a little bit of a difference at least. Alright, so these things are all maxed out now. I said that I wanted to put some points into something. More nature lore? I think that's what I said. So why don't we do that? Right, more intelligence, more endurance, blessing focus. I mean, I am using haste and battle frenzy, so if those can be improved, that would be nice. Missed, huh? Okay, we can at least finish off this guy. Deal some damage. Oh, okay. Thankfully, that thing doesn't hit as hard as I thought it would. Okay, nice. All right. Any more undead? No. Over there might be the source of the evil. I should have actually cast some spells because yeah, I forgot to do that as I left town. That's alright. What is this? On the shore of this small isle, you find the wreckage of a boat. It looks like it was blasted by a fireball, floated to this island, and was beached. A quick search reveals a scattering of bones and some rotten fish. By the ruins of the boat, you find a small abandoned camp. Some of the sailors tried to make a fire before they died. One of the sailors' bodies wears a nondescript silver ring. Take it, of course. What? Oh, you gain an item, but it's actually a special item. Yes. Alright. So no danger of accidentally selling it. Very nice of the game. Okay, that was easy. I'm still gonna follow the coast up to, I guess, just before this bridge. As soon as we reach the river, I'll know that we'll be, or I know that we've reached the end of this part of Midori province. Okay, what is this? A small farm is out here, struggling to get by many miles from the nearest settlement. When you come within sight, its owner walks out and looks you over. Something about you makes him very nervous. I mean, the two sliths, perhaps? The Nephil? Approach and talk to him, anyway? When you get close to the man, you realize that what seemed to be a simple farmer's garb actually has fine gold thread runes woven into it. Gold thread runes. He's actually a mage. He greets you and introduces himself as Tauros. He invites you in for lunch, and you talk for a bit about the state of things in the area. The most significant thing, he says, is that the keep of Tinraya was a massive city to the northwest. However, it has been quarantined and walled off. Oh, not eradicated? When you ask why, Tauros says that the keep was overwhelmed by a plague of monsters, hideous beasts that tore the city apart. The Empire built a huge magical wall around the place to keep the beasts in before they spread. Okay. I see. Eventually, Tauros completes the tale and says he needs to return to work. You bid him farewell and depart. Alright, thanks. We basically knew that, but... well, we didn't know about the building of the wall to keep in the monsters. So the wall is a recent construction. I guess that's good to know. Oh, okay. They look you over, shrug, and keep moving. Fair enough. Better than some of the alternatives. Oh, what are you guys? You see a lone gremlin skipping about in these woods. When it sees you, it laughs and says, "Catch me if you can!" It then takes off running. Why should I care? I guess I'll give chase. You quickly lose the gremlin in the underbrush. Alright. I guess not enough nature lore or something? Okay, this is... according to the map, which is very inaccurate. This is still within Midori province. But this might correspond to this little mountain here. More livestock? Okay. Yeah, okay, and this is... yeah, crossing over into Footracer province. You come across the ruins of a small farming community. A half-dozen farms were clustered around here. Then something destroyed them. The level of overgrowth makes you think that it happened at least 6 months ago. What gets your attention is the huge force that was brought to bear on these sturdy stone farmhouses. They were smashed apart, as if attacked with a battering ram. The stone clearly bears claw marks, left by the creatures that tore these homes apart. Dragons? Demons? Obviously it must have been something very large and powerful. And we're almost... yeah, we're here. Technically already inside Footracer province. Or maybe the map is just not entirely accurate either. Alright, okay. Oh, there are some more little islands to teleport to. Don't mind if I do. Focusing crystal, alright. Focusing crystal... oh, alright, that's the crafting thing. Gotcha. What? Oh, these are undead. Huh, a gazer. You don't say. And just normal ghasts. That means I will try something. Something that I've never tried before. Almost never tried before. Mage spells. We have these... Capture Soul and simulacrum spells. And it has been suggested to me. A success? Oh. Oh, you copy the enemy. I thought you completely captured it and removed it from combat too. I guess not. Yeah, it has been suggested to me, and I agree that it's a good idea to capture a gazer or a similar creature. Yeah, just something I've never made use of ever since the spell, or this pair of spells, has been introduced in the previous game. Let's see here. This should... what creature would you like to... Oh! Okay, wow, this is much better than I gave this credit for. I just never used this at all. And I really should have. Because yeah, this is much better. At first, when it first got introduced, I thought that you captured one creature, and then you could resummon that one creature once later. And you know, while that is pretty neat, I thought it was a one-time thing, and whenever anything is, you know, limited use, I just tend to never use it until it's too late to be useful. But yeah, actually, the way this works is you just create a copy of a creature, and you can resummon it as many times as you want. And obviously, gazers, not only are they reasonably powerful, but they also cast Battle Frenzy, like all the time. Apparently also when they're your pet, so let's see if that actually works. Oh, it skips its turn because there are no enemies around, which makes sense, I guess. But I will still use the opportunity to renew my spells, or activate my spells to begin with. Ward of Steel is now level 3, so it's pretty good. But yeah, as always, Ward of Thoughts is the more critical thing to have in most situations. Unless, of course, you'd never run into things that try to mind control you or something. Anyway, yeah, this is... And also, just to confirm... Wait. Right, can't summon. Okay, but I mean, I'm 99% sure that you can just... What am I doing? Pressing the wrong button, that's what. 99% sure that you can resummon the thing as many times as you want. But I'm gonna try it again next combat, just to confirm that. So yeah, anyway, again, thanks for that tip. I don't think I would have just even considered using those spells. I know I have them, but you know, I've always been able to get by just without using them. So why bother, right? This is... Wait, this is not the right place at all. Why did I think it was the first town I visited that had the quest? Who knows? Yep, chill up my spine, whatever. Of course it was here, inside the inn. Hello, Mia. I found a silver ring in a shipwreck on Lake Tomor. Yeah, in a shipwreck. Let's not be more specific. You give her the silver ring you found in the shipwreck on Lake Tomor. She throws her arms around your neck and thanks. At last, I have a memory of him. She sits back down, drinking and looking at the thing. Yeah, thanks for not asking us for any specifics of where and how we found it. It's probably better that way. Alright, that was nice, I guess. Being able to provide at least some comfort. South Appleton, northeast. Beware of the giants. Northeast? Not southeast? Like, just east in general? There's the mysterious inn. There's the pulsable worms problem. I guess I could scout out the northern perimeter first, and then start exploring southward. I mean, either way, I'm gonna end up exploring everything anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. A patrol of giants has spotted you. They start to position themselves for a charge, but then they recognize you. They're suddenly unsure whether it's worth the risk of attacking you. Let's attack them. I mean, I'm basically preparing to wage war on their entire people anyway. These are surprisingly tough. They seem tougher than the ones we fought by the marsh, but maybe not actually. Yeah, maybe not. Okay. You know, definitely not necessary, and in fact, probably not even the smartest move here. I definitely should have dazed them instead. But hey, here we are. Thanks for knocking me back so much. And also thanks for not succeeding to ensnare me or, I don't know, restrain my movements. Yeah, it looks like the Gazer is not gonna have an opportunity to shine here. Unless... Okay. What? Okay, that's a bit of a drawback, isn't it? I really thought that summoned creatures could not hurt the party. Now I know better. I mean, it's still an option that we have. But without an option to actually unsummon a creature manually. So I'm pretty sure that's not a thing you can do. That is problematic. Sure, it can help, and we can try to make sure that we are not standing in its way, but with the AI being, well, moody at best, that is, it's definitely a very random thing. Not something you can really rely on, but okay, it's an option. It's an option. When these giants get a good look at you, they quickly move away. News of your notoriety has reached even them. You could, if you wanted, give chase. Yeah, sure. I guess. Okay, that works. Yeah, these warriors are tough. Definitely quite tough. Weaken this guy. Kill this one. And now we should hopefully maybe be able to... actually there. No. Well, I could do this instead. No, that doesn't work. Rasluka, you're in the way. What are you doing? Okay, that guy's immobile. So we can still deal with the majority of them. Like this. Nice. And he's completely helpless. Feels bad, man. Doing that spear. There's some buried treasure and more islands we can reach. Alright, don't mind if I do. We are already basically at the border. In fact, it looks, yeah, like the terrain is kind of color-coded here. Okay, some worms on the island. Which are probably safe, just in case they're actually dangerous. And they are phosphorescent worms. Worms. Okay. Relatively tough critters. Ooh, did not kill that one. Okay then. Hopefully we'll finish him off like this. Nope. Oh, wow. Okay, that one's immobile. They seem to prefer attacking physically. I was totally expecting them to start spitting or casting nasty spells. Not dead. So, kill this one. That one's slowed. Did not skip its turn, but it is dead anyway. Okay, so maybe these are just relatively powerful physically attacking worms. No drops as expected. Nothing else here either. Okay, fair enough. Oh, there are more. Wait, there's more. Uh-huh, okay. Are these another local plague, perhaps? They seem to be relatively hard to hit with spells. I'm still gonna go for it, though. Yeah, wow. What's the hit chance? Do we see that? No. Not for AoE spells, okay. Fair enough, I guess. Hopefully we'll kill at least one. Okay. Right. I mean, if indeed they cannot attack at a range at all, or cast any breath spells, then they're really not that dangerous. But better safe than sorry. Got more giants wandering near what could be a ransacked village, or maybe they're just planning to ransack. Let's take them out. I guess I can kill these two here and then daze the rest of them. Oh, guess I missed that one. Sniping is so good. Nice. And they drop me an emerald. Always very welcome. What is this? This is Appleton. Oh, wait. Did I misread that sign? I thought it said south to Appleton. But I guess it must have been north, obviously. You enter the village of Appleton. It has been abandoned to the hill giants. No humans have been here for weeks. Many hill giants have arrived since then looking for easy loot. Okay. Alright. This is gonna be a little bit of an outdoor dungeon then. Okay. Any valuables left? I mean, there shouldn't be, but who knows? Okay, there's at least another one around the corner, so I might as well do some of this. Okay, okay. Some slingers. They don't seem so bad. Oh, wow. But of course we're also dealing just ridiculous damage. Okay. Out of action points. Or not action points, out of... can't reach. Still fatigued, rather. That's what I meant to say. Okay. Going for straight up damage here. But we're probably not gonna... Well, we're probably gonna kill this one. Okay. Good enough. Okay, slowed. Wait, which one was that? Oh, Diviner Gwillis. Hello, I did not realize you were special. A little bit closer. Finish off... Actually, damage that guy. 2 more spells should definitely take out even the boss, unless we miss. Okay, good. You destroy the leader of the giant raiding party. The humans will have a far easier time retaking this unhappy little town. Good. Okay, not quite done. Are we good now? Almost. Hardiness. I mean, yeah, you'll get that one. Somehow shoot through this window. Maybe it's broken. Who knows? Or maybe there's no roof and we just literally shoot across. That's what it looked like. Anyway. What have we here? Tongues, pincers, more tongues, gold bar. Okay. Also, emerald, a rod of defense. Okay. Fair enough. Group heal, which we hardly even need at this point. Healing elixir, yes. Why not? Okay, hello. Right in the middle of them all. Okay, step back, activate this. Alright. Easy peasy. Magical notes, a spear, another emerald, fine wine, which I guess I can sell if nothing else. Definitely gonna have a couple more stragglers in here somewhere, or maybe not. Well, not here specifically, but somewhere in town. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Yep. There we go. Some slingers. Why did I do that? Because I'm not very smart. That's why. Okay. Can I please look around in peace here? Jeez, these guys. What is this? There are plenty of books on this podium. They've all been chopped up with knives. Aw. It looks like a human did it, probably to keep the giants from having them. You do find one undamaged scroll, however. The giants cannot read this, so I leave it for humans. My treasures will stay in human hands. My beautiful shield is hidden. It's outdoors, directly north of town. My fine robe is hidden behind the painting. Take them and avenge us. Okay. Nice. A beautiful shield north of town and a fine robe. Behind the painting, you say? Oh. When you get close, you notice that this painting is hanging away from the wall at an odd angle. You look behind it and find an opening in the wall. There is a velvet pillow in the niche. On it rests a fine robe, neatly folded up. Obviously we take it. A spectral robe. Okay. As well as other assorted articles of clothing. Okay. Spectral robe. Mind effect resistance, energy resistance, chance to evade attacks. Okay. It's an entirely defensive robe. Mage spell, spellcraft, magical efficiency. Tough choice. You are wearing actual armor. +1 to resistance. A bit more armor. I mean, the mind effect resistance is nice, but honestly, any spellcasters have enough intelligence to be basically immune anyway. So this is kind of wasted on a spellcaster-specific item. The extra mind effect resistance, that is. Extra evasion. It's also worse than on the armor there. Energy resistance is nice. But +1 to resistance gives 3 to all kinds of resistances. So yeah, I think we're gonna sell this one. Actually, it's not so bad, because even though we're not gonna get nearly its full worth when we sell it, still get a decent sum, I think. Okay, looks like we're actually done here. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. There's... Oh, okay. Nothing here. When Appleton was abandoned, some soldiers stayed behind in a brave but futile attempt to defend the city. Those courageous souls ended up here. Oh. Welp. I'll be taking your stuff then, I guess. For what it's worth. Alright, but the giants have been dealt with. Justice has been served. Or something. Okay. Right, this is a nice home, yeah. Thanks for marking that, just to make sure I don't miss anything about it. North of town, you say. Oh, in this clearing? You enter a small glade. It's very peaceful. There are squirrels. Looking around, you find an abandoned campsite. You poke around the refuse and find something interesting. It's a steel shield, only slightly rusty, despite having been buried for some time. I did not mean to leave it alone. Take it, of course. Just a steel shield, though? Thanks. It is all going to be added to our war funds, as usual. Okay, we could teleport across here. What is that even? This does not... Yeah, the map is being extremely inaccurate once again. It looks like we could teleport across to this part of the land. Maybe we should. while we're here. Okay, there's some... looks like Empire troops across there. What are those, snakes? And snakes and a drake, I think. An unusual combo. This marsh is infested with fierce giant snakes, several of which are out trying to hunt down some fresh meat. Some of the snakes are larger than others, and they have a strange intelligent look in their eyes. Also, at least one of them has wings and legs. One of the snakes is very, very large indeed. Yes, still just a normal drake though, so no big deal, honestly. We should be able to one-shot these serpents. Yeah. Wow. Sorry, Drake. Not sorry. Yeah, I will do this. Will I? This would leave 2 of the asps unchecked. You know what? Just for sake of simplicity, I'm gonna do this. Oh, and she is only ensnared. That's fine. And now you can go ahead and start dishing out some carnage. Sweet. Yeah, these enemies are really no big problem at all. But the asps are still... No, actually... Oh, the serpents are worth more. Only slightly. I thought I saw some 3 and 4, some 3s and 4s pop up here, experience-wise. Maybe I did. Maybe there's that much variation. Yeah, actually there is. Between 0 and 4, I guess. I don't know why I did that. That's okay. Easy fight. And they were guarding speed elixir. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, we have a couple of those. Not the most useful item, but technically could be useful. Alright, what have we here? Huh? What do we have here? You find a small abandoned mine. The ground has been scorched and scarred by a variety of offensive spells. Raids by powerful magic-using creatures must have forced the miners to flee. There's nothing stopping you from going in and having a look around. Okay, well in that case. You search the mine and find it pleasantly devoid of monsters. It's also mostly been cleaned out, although you do find a cart of gold ore that got left behind when the miners fled. You help yourself. Indeed we do. That's a nice chunk of money right there for really no effort at all. I'll take it. Okay, we got another little town here. We're also... Okay, this should all... Everything south of these mountains should be safely within Midori territory. Okay, I said I wanted to scout out the outer perimeter first, so that's fine. Spine Ridge. Okay, got more mines here too. This is a patrol of Empire soldiers. These poor souls have really seen the worst of it. Their armor and in some cases their skin have been exposed to bursts of fire and magical energy. Some of their shields are charred to even partially melted. Wow. They recognize you. Word of your exploits has traveled ahead of you. They're nervous about talking to outsiders, but they won't bother you. They just move silently by. Okay. I'm glad they're at least not hostile. You find a small abandoned mine. The ground has been scorched. Okay. Enter mine. You don't get far into the mine before you find that it's been sealed off. Someone used magical explosions to collapse the support beams and seal off the passage with hundreds of tons of rock. Hopefully nobody was trapped inside. Okay, same here. Another slightly more hidden passage. Ooh, and another spell thingy. In this isolated vale, you find a stone circle. Huge carved stone covered with abstract designs loom over you. Stones loom over you. This place is ancient and almost completely overgrown. The sky over the circle, so I guess this really is just a vale, not a cave. So yeah, otherwise exactly the same as the previous ones. And achievement, the stone circles. Okay, that was apparently the last of them. You rush to approach the altar. You suddenly lose control of your body, so you kneel and start chanting. You don't understand the words you're saying. They flow out of your mouths, one sentence after another, for how long you cannot say. Then you stand and leave. Rich and potent knowledge fills your minds. However, you also have a feeling you can't explain. You feel like some events have been set in motion and you no longer have any control over them. What? That does not necessarily sound good. We finally have the spell Return Life. Was it worth it? Probably. I mean, Who knows what exactly that message means for us. You find a small abandoned mine that looks very different from the others. Enter the mine. You slowly explore the mine, cautiously watching for weak support beams, only to find that the tunnel was sealed off only 100 feet in. You move back out, only to find you've walked into an ambush. Some of the boulders you walked by on the way in have started to move. Oh, okay. You see a golem, an enchanted humanoid-shaped creature of stone and metal. However, this golem is smaller, faster, and more lethal looking than any golem you've seen. Not that I think we've seen any golem so far, so that doesn't really mean much. Its face is completely featureless. It makes a Troglow look friendly by comparison. Well, okay. These are definitely new enemy types. We've already heard that... actually, yeah, I think, now that I think about it, the town of Gale is supposed to be dealing with the golem plague, right? So I guess technically we're at least on the border of Monroe province, so it makes sense that we would be running into our first golems here. Fire golem, ice golem. Let's deal with the elemental ones first. Okay, they're not as tough as I thought they might be. Finish this one off? Yeah. Why not? Worth a good amount of experience. Seems like they're at about the level that we're meant to, or we're at about the level that you're meant to fight them at. Okay, yep, they deal some damage, but it's not something that we cannot deal with. Golem of Blades, okay. They do seem pretty resistant to magic. In general, I think. Yeah. And they do drop bars of iron. Well, I guess probably more like half melted chunks of iron rather than actual bars, but fair enough. Good enough. Okay, interesting. That was our first golem encounter. Spine Ridge Mines. The rest has been rendered unreadable by a fiery blast. Fiery blasts from fire golems, or who knows? Appleton West. Well, southwest, I guess. Murnia southeast. Gale northeast. Yeah, we don't want to really head toward Gale yet, but I guess I might as well check out all the mines in the area. You find a small mine. Blah blah blah. Collapsed. So there's going to be another ambush here. Enter mine. Okay. Not very original, having literally the same encounter twice, but fair enough. Okay, nice. More golems of blades. 2 nice crits. I'll take it. Just to stop them from getting any ideas. Gonna ensnare them. Immune to stun and daze probably also. Yes. Not a huge surprise right there. Okay, I've tried fire and ice damage. Let's just for good measure try... oh, this is also cold damage. Never mind. Yeah, sure. Let's use our strongest spell. Oh wow, actually that dealt okay damage. Actually, it looks like they're pretty resistant to any kind of damage, so... it's definitely not just spells. Why don't you try some Fire Blast? Okay, not bad. And there are some golems wandering outside. You know what, that tells me that I'm definitely getting into territory where I don't want to be. Yeah, I should be back in Midori at this point. You guys don't want to talk? I think I just didn't catch them. That's okay. What was this? Gale northeast, Spine Ridge southwest. And this is Right, Murnia. I probably should check out both Spine Ridge and Murnia before I forget. Right, and from here we can definitely take a ferry over to the island. A pretty large island that we haven't really heard anything about. I wonder if we should focus on the mainland and the giant threat first, and leave this place for now. There's always the risk of me just forgetting about, exploring towns entirely. If I find them and don't explore them immediately. A band of rough-looking warriors, deserters from the Empire army, from the look of it, stop you. They demand 50 coins to allow you to pass through their territory. How about no? You refuse to pay them. They start to draw their weapons, but then one of the rogues recognizes you. Okay, I was wondering if this would happen. Tales of your accomplishments have even spread out here. He mutters something to the others. They look at each other nervously. Then the leader says, "All right, you can pass, for now." They retreat. Oh, not even an option to fight them. Fine by me, honestly, but also a bit surprising. What is this? You come across an all too familiar sight in Avernum, a wrecked farm destroyed by the giants. And these might be the guys responsible. Nice. Give me more of those one-shots. Or miss entirely. That works too. Okay, at least we killed those two. Alright, okay. Oh, hello there. Another stone circle? Interesting. Also more giants, because why not? These apparently have not heard of us. Well. Okay, good enough. Really? Okay. Shouldn't we have like a 95% hit chance against them with spells as well? Right, another stone circle. So that might not be one of those stone circles. In fact, it's hard to tell. I think there's a path through there, actually. Yeah, there's also another town here. Maybe? You stumble into a scene of utter chaos. These farms are in the process of being evacuated. The townsfolk are trying to move heavily laden wagons north, escorted by Empire troops. Unfortunately, they are being assaulted by giants. A large band of them is lobbing boulders at the column of refugees, and there aren't enough troops to successfully assault them and protect the farmers too. Things are starting to get bloody. If you help fight the giants, however, many lives could be saved. Yes, many human lives, of course, not giant lives. Obviously, we'll help. What kinds of monsters do you think we are, game? Okay. Not a terrible start, I suppose. Yeah, these guys are utterly underpowered here. No doubt about that. Well, these should die from some sort of spell or another, so let's see if we can deal with the flinger. This one should... let's do this. Maybe help this guy out. Okay. Oh, actually, I didn't really think this through, did I? No, this should be okay. Hopefully. Or maybe not. That's okay. I guess we'll leave one flinger standing for now. Okay, good. Maybe one of them is gonna finish him off. Probably not, though. Oh, ouch. Weird. I could have sworn that I've seen actually I think our own AoE spells might not harm friendly NPCs, but their attacks in turn might always have harmed us. which is well, kind of bullshit, but you know, whatever. This should be it. Okay. Give me that loot. Crude halberd. Okay. The giants have been repulsed. The column of refugees is able to get away. One of the captains comes over to thank you before he heads back to help escort the farmers. As they leave, you hear someone say, "That was the Evernight. Evernight saved us." The Evernight. Okay, let's pretend that they actually told of multiple Evernights. Unless they are really super racist and only refer to our human member as a true Evernight. A true friend. You approach the farmer to do some shopping. Yeah, do I? When he sees a slith, however, he gets very nervous. He refuses to sell you anything, saying, "Best move on, friend. We don't serve whatever that thing is around here." Okay. You know what? I don't want to get served by whatever you are. Wait, what's this? Lorelei. Oh. Oh, of course, this is... I did not even recognize this. Thought, oh, hey, this is a pretty large town here with all these... whatchamacallits? Watchtowers, walls, all around. Yeah, turns out I know very well what town that is. You feel a chill up your spine, blah blah blah, okay. I'm also going to end the episode here. I do realize that we just crossed the 1 hour mark. Patrol of Giants. Can't let them get away at this point. There was one thing that I wanted to do that I kind of passed by on the way here. I'm gonna know as soon as I look at the map. Okay. Not getting very lucky with one-shotting enemies lately. That guy's gonna stay there. Honestly, I should probably focus on killing him first. This guy's toast anyway. Okay, well, that works. You all focus on Rosluka, that's fine by me. Nice. Fireball. There we go. Yeah, see, that's 95% hit chance against a hill giant with a fireball, so should really be the same with AoE spells. So missing 2 at the same time, the same spell, seems pretty unlikely, unless... No, basically we know that hit chance is rolled individually, right? Because you often hit some enemies but miss only a couple. So missing 2 out of 2 at a 95% hit chance. I mean, it's happened before. We have missed twice in a row. Or have been hit twice in a row with only 5% hit chance, I guess. That happens too. Right, this thing. Suddenly it gets very difficult to travel. The trees crowd in upon you. It feels like the underbrush is wrapping itself around your ankles, slowing you down. The shadows grow darker, confusing you. Soon you have to turn back. You can go no farther this way. That is most intriguing. A Dryad Grove. Okay. I guess that also... Oh, there's a Dryad. You know what? We will explore this situation next time and also go up north somewhere. North where exactly? Oh, here. Yeah, this is Spine Ridge. We have visited Appleton. That's the... Yeah, that was the town that was raided by giants. That's right. Okay. Yeah, I think I will go ahead and visit Spine Ridge. Possibly also Myrnia. Just so I don't forget later. But, I don't know, maybe we'll keep focusing on the southern parts first. Right, we also never checked here. I guess I never checked the coast down from Myrnia. So maybe I'll do that. We'll see. First of all, I guess we'll talk to this Dryad and see if she needs any help. Maybe her grove is being attacked or something, or maybe this is going to be some sort of trial that we can undertake. We'll see. Either way, I am going to end the episode here. As always, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye!